My niece has kidnapped my bloater plush as of right now.
K to the U to the P to the O. It's time for another coffee with Kupo. Hey, K to the U to the P to the O. Here on the Gander with Sergeant Kupo.
Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Kupo. This is Sarge.
And Kupo.
Hey Kupo, it's been quite some time since we've done one of these. Boy, how you been doing?
Pretty good. I mean, we did take ourselves a little extra time off. Time just got away with us. It was nice that we had that one RAF segment, but both of us have been a little naughty with getting these things out here. So I'm kind of glad we're getting a few of these done right now.
We are definitely making some time to get this content out to you, the viewer.
2 hours later.
And Kupo is here with some caffeinated something behind the scenes. He's going to show that off here in a second. What is it, Kupo?
Oh, yeah. So this time around, since we've been taking so long to get this stuff out, we need to catch ourselves up. So I got myself a Starbucks Espresso this time to get us caught up here. This weekend, I'm actually with my nephews and my niece from my sister's side. They always take the 1 week out from summer when they get out of school, and they always come to visit me. My niece has kidnapped my bloater plush as of right now.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
And she gave me a cookie as a trade. I don't know if it's a fair trade-off, but I think I got the better end of the deal here.
You probably got the better end of the deal, at least as far as longevity. You'll get your bloater back. Hopefully, maybe she is not getting her cookie back.
They're only here for a few more days, so I get to eat the cookie and get my bloater back. I think I got the win here.
Win for sure. So, Kupo, what's on the docket for today, man?
Well, a couple months ago, we actually asked the X community for their opinions. And the one that we have up here is we were asking our community, now that the Void Hunts are out, we've got boars, we've got Rockbox, but what type of next monster would you like to see us competing with? We put up a couple different options for our guests. Do you have that screen handy by chance?
I do. Let me see if it pops up. There it goes.
Yep. So as you can see here, we had a couple different things. We know people were talking about those Sarandel Bun Kings and see if that might have been something. We got the Wolves, which has always been a popular topic. We got Blubs, just as something fun. And other, which we requested people to comment below. We got a couple of people that requested some nice ones. We had 6 interns put up something like cows and bulls, for example, and it looks like the next person did not put in anything, unfortunately, but overall our winner was wolves. So I feel wolves would be a nice little contribution, especially if you're going with the whole mama and 2 babies concept. It wouldn't be that bad to have 3 wolves up there. A shout out to 3 wolves also by saying something like that.
I love the 3 wolves name drop. Very, very nice. If the 4 options available, I want to go other because I want to be contradictory.
Oh no, I've got plenty of other ideas. If X could make me put 12 options up there, I probably would have put a whole lot more options. I can tell you that. I'm a fan of goblins and ogres and Dungeon and Dragon type monsters, but I was kind of going with the animals and early generation monsters, especially if we're going to have ourselves some scrub battles in the future. That's why I threw the blubs and the buns up there. But it was kind of nice to see something like the wolves getting a little attention. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I want to know your pick. What would you pick? Maybe on the other realm. And here's a better question: how do we wrap that into the lore? So I'll have you pick, and then we can think about brainstorming. How that all sort of wraps in together there.
Oh yeah, with the lore concept, we have a lot of the pet-based monsters which are in lore right now, and as of right now, from what they've done so far with the Void Hunts, we are 2 for 2 for pet-related monsters as of right now, which is why I selected the ones that we actually put up on X as the one that we wanted people to choose from, because it's kind of like more the same. I personally would love to see more of what's going on behind the scenes with the Realm of Darkness, with the Void Hunts, and see if we get ourselves some Void monsters, maybe. See something that we haven't yet seen, something that we can't actually have as a pet. Maybe something like a Scyflayer or something like that from the Dungeon and Dragons concept, or a Beholder with that giant eye thing, if anybody's not familiar with that's going on there. That'd be kind of nice to see those as battles, or like a real boss fight. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll actually get to fight that Kraken that took all of our beautiful heroes and killed them during that perilous journey. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to fight ourselves like 2 tentacles and the head or something like that. We've seen games like Final Fantasy, EverQuest, WoW, and many other MMOs have these like multi-layer type of like boss battles. I would love to see something like that. Scrub battles is nice, but I'd like to see it the next level.
I'll give you my scrub battles first. Yeah, in no particular. I'm gonna give you 3 different in-game pets we can maybe wrap in here. Axolotls.
Oh, do you really want to hurt the poor axolotls? I think I would be so sad, but continue.
They might want to hurt you, Kupo.
True. I might think differently.
Turtles.
Okay.
Turtles might be interesting. They
yeah, I mean, I've seen them out there with their katana blades, their scythes, their nunchucks, their bow staffs, so they could do some real damage out there.
And then Kupo, you can't tell me you don't want to go up against the goose.
Oh no. I don't know.
Of these.
There we go. That's it. Endgame mobs right there. Forget the Kraken. You got the goose.
Golden goose.
Goose. Yes.
I'm
gonna be
just
like a laser, like firing lasers out of its eyes, NFT style, and it's gonna be turning everybody to gold. It's
but wolves. Wolves is a great choice of what was proposed. I love the idea of the wolves. There is a, if I recall, as far as pets go, there's a spectrum, there's a variety of different wolves you can choose from. So you could have one of each, one of every wolf.
Yeah, opportunities.
Walk me through it, the lore. Walk me through how we can maybe wrap this into the lore of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we've gotten like the baby type monsters out there, like the blubs, and you got the engorged blubs. Wolves are very similar. You got the pups, and then you have the adult versions of them also. And every pup has a corresponding matching one: the golden wolf, the dreamstone wolf, the regular wolves, obviously the dire wolves. I mean, these guys all have like their baby counterparts. So. And the different tiers of monsters with the wolf concept can have like different type of like lore concepts. You got yourself the dreamstone ones. I feel like are more like a mythical, magical style, and the gold ones might be more like a from the gods and the goddesses and stuff like that, like Gaia style. So they can easily wrap into the lore, especially with the different backgrounds that they got going on there and the different type of options. Wolves can be kind of both like your companion and your enemy at the same time. I mean, we can see our mythic squads being like that also. They're all about those mythic vibes, and they support the wolves, and that's their big thing also. We know how bullish that team is. So wolves are very versatile as far as like the lore goes in DFK. So you can go any direction with them, from the guild, from good to bad, and everything in between. Wolves are definitely here to stay. They're in pretty much almost every one of those Dungeon and Dragon style mythological type of concepts out there. Wolves have been around for so long, and they're in the real world too. So it's beautiful to see that people chose something like wolves as something that they like to have as a battle.
I love the idea of wolves. Wolves are hot stuff. Dire wolves are fun. I think of Game of Thrones, right? But just in general, wolves are fun. Who doesn't like a good wolf? Now, going up against him, I don't know if I feel comfortable beating up on wolf pups, Kupo. Why would I need to beat up on wolf pup? I suspect they may end up having to do something maybe with the void, the ever mysterious void. That would be interesting. I wouldn't want to see sort of a replication of what's being done with Rockbox.
Yeah,
more creative than that. But any thoughts there? Why would the wolves be attacking us, Kupo? What did we do to them, or what are they doing to us?
That's true. I mean, I see wolves being more of like a boar level than like a rock bach because mamas are very protective of their cubs type concept. So it could kind of almost be like rock bachs and boars in a way, where as opposed to a mama dying and the babies go demonic, it'd be more like the babies die and the mama goes bananas on you type concept, because of the fact that wolves in general are not only territorial creatures, but they also very protective of their young as well. So I can definitely see that, and that could be one of the potential lures behind that. They're very territorial creatures, and the fact that the void basically would be able to touch them with some type of essence to make them go just a little extra trigger happy. They're carnivorous creatures and by nature, so if they get that little extra perk, give them that sense that makes them just go a little more feral, they can be a very aggressive type of creature. So it's very interesting on how powerful a wolf can be and what damage they can do. And if it's for a reason such as like protecting their young or protecting their territory, that could be enough for them to just basically want to aggressively attack your heroes.
And this maybe just happened since Kupo. We didn't plan this, but sometimes things just work themselves the way they would. Kupo, today where were you today?
Today, as I said, I'm up here with my nephews and my very generous cookie given niece. We actually went to see a wolf sanctuary up here in Jersey from where I'm at here. It was wonderful to see them. We got to see the wolves howling. It was incredible. They're just like very big puppies, but then we got to see other times when they were being a little bit more aggressive. They were chained off in different areas and sections of the actual resort because of the fact they're territorial. They all had equal territories, but as soon as one of them got close to the fence, they would basically be growling at each other and staring at each other down, saying like, "Hey, this is my area, get out of here." So it was actually very educational. It was very awesome, and the fact that I was actually like within like just a couple feet of actual real live wolf, it was just a beautiful sight just to behold.
And you make me think it might be I think random encounters, right? If we're on an expedition or traveling, maybe we run into territorial wolves, Kupo. Who knows?
Exactly.
You, the viewer, I want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think of wolves? Why would the wolves be going after us? And if not wolves, maybe you've got another choice here. Maybe it wasn't blubs. Maybe it wasn't bun buns. What? Maybe the bum bums. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want to see as the next either scrub or maybe here a boss fight? You'll let us know. Until next time, Kupo, Sarge, we're out.